Taylor Watch. Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to everyone.
Tuesday everywhere. Tuesday today, tomorrow, forever.
Panem
I'm so
today.
glad you knew.
I'm
so glad you knew.
It is.
Panem forever.
I saw a tweet that was like, "It's crazy the cultural impact that Hunger Games has." Like,
oh yeah.
Most of the time when my friends are doing something risky or something, I'll be like, may the odds be ever in your may the odds be in your favor. Like, that's just something that like
it's wormed its
continue
way
on.
right.
Saying bye the other day, I did the three finger.
Yeah. It's a fantastic series.
So good.
You know, the books too. I think, you know, I had the books came out and the movies, Jennifer Lawrence,
phenomenal.
They're fantastic. You know, star-studded cast, Taylor Swift songs.
Yep,
you know, it's like, how do you argue with
Two
all those
Taylor
things?
Swift songs
Two Taylor Swift songs that we learned.
Yeah.
I still don't know the other one. Safe and Sound is
And
one.
Eyes Open.
Eyes Open. Yeah.
Keep your eyes open even when you're sleeping.
We knew about it. Just added to the list of things that makes our girl what is the exact title? It is the
richest
Richest
female musician. Her net worth was confirmed by Forbes to be about $1.6 billion.
Billion with a B.
Billion.
That's a billion.
That's $1 billion right then
Congrats
and there.
to our girl.
Solely off of her music alone. And she surpassed Rihanna, and she's actually the second richest musician behind Jay-Z.
Yes, which is interesting, but also like, is Jay-Z?
Sorry, not music alone. Sorry, but mostly for her music, should I say?
Got it.
Yeah.
But are we counting with Jay-Z? Are we counting all of his other shit, like Rock Nation and like, you know?
I think that all
adds
that
up,
all
right?
So
again, Taylor Swift is just, you know, she's the richest based on just being herself.
Yeah.
And I love that about her, and I love that for her in general. She could just keep raking it in, racking those stacks up, doing whatever you gotta do.
She's the only person ever that I will be like, it's okay for her to have that much money.
Yeah, like she deserves
like
it.
Everyone else, no. But
she
her,
gives
it's fine.
like she's given us so much. Like the least we could do is make her a billionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And she
that
also
is true.
gives so much.
She gives so much of it away
to her, to whatever city or community she's in for her tour, whatever. Just in general, she's always been so good at like quietly,
absolutely,
keeping the economy afloat. Literally.
I love that about her. That she is always so. You know, she's never looking for the press for like donating to charities or doing the Lord's work or whatever. She just kind of does these things, and the only reason we find out about them is because other people praise her for it. And I think that that's a true mark of someone who genuinely just wants to help, not someone who like needs the publicity or the pat on the back for doing so.
Yeah,
and so I love her for that.
Yeah,
and she's fabulous.
Congratulations.
Big congrats to her. She's we haven't seen her in a little while. She's been hanging out doing God knows what. Probably, you know, she's cooking stuff up. We said last week that Entertainment Tonight, our reliable source, told us that she was, you know, hanging out, getting ready for the tour, working on new music, et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, fall is in the air.
Fall is in the air.
I saw a tweet before that was like, this weather outside feels like a new Taylor Swift album's about to drop.
Totally
and it's
does.
So true. It's
I've
so
been
true.
on a big Midnight's TTPD 1989.
That's me too. Gia.
Really?
Exactly the same. Yes. And I think it's because
they all came out during
Midnights, except for TTPD.
Yeah.
Well, it's the big resurgence. We've already called that.
Yeah.
That's definitely happening for TTPD. But then also, Midnights was a fall album, so it just kind of and it has that feeling.
Yeah, totally.
And then the 1989 re-release last year. That I've been hitting 1989 like the hardest for some reason. I don't know why. The vault tracks I keep going.
That came out like almost a year ago today.
Almost a year ago. Yeah. End of October, right? October 27th, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
So, but just a fabulous time, fabulous day in our world.
Yeah.
You know, just feeling good about it.
She's been pretty quiet recently.
Quiet.
I'm curious about your thoughts about this, but she was at a wedding, it seemed like, of a cousin maybe in St. Louis.
A cousin's wedding.
St. Louis?
I think so.
Not St.
I honestly,
Louis,
I'm not
St. Louis, right?
It's St. Louis is how you would say it, yeah.
I'm
not
pretty
St.
sure
Louis.
St. Louis. Have
St.
you
Louis?
been to St. Louis?
No, I have not.
It's a sad city.
Really?
It's like
I feel like I hear people say, like, isn't it like a city for young professionals? Like, I thought it's like a new.
St. Louis?
Maybe they want. Maybe that's the propaganda they're pushing.
Maybe they're telling the young professionals that.
If anybody lives in St. Louis,
like
tell us how it really
and
is.
Sad.
Really?
Yeah, like it just was like not
Don't
what
they
I
have like
thought.
a good like hockey team or something?
St. Louis.
Blues?
They might be the Blues or the Stars. No, Dallas is the Stars. Yeah, they might be the Blues.
I think they've got something going on with the sports team where they get a little bit of shine sometimes.
I also
so
think
they
they
had
have like
a little bit of shine.
Yeah, I don't know, but St. Louis, I didn't love
I would like to hear boots on the ground in St. Louis. What's that place really like? You know, what's going on over there?
The Blues and the
Blues.
Cardinals.
Oh, sorry, excuse me.
And they used to be the Rams.
Motherfucking sports bitch running in here.
Yeah, you are.
I know about the Rams. The wedding itself, no surprise, but it is always funny to think about the fact that Taylor Swift has like an extended family.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Like, obviously, you know, we go to family weddings all the time. Cousins are getting married all over the place. You know, aunts, uncles, whatever. But to see her in like a group family photo, like, you know, with the kids
cousin,
hanging out, whatever, it's just so Taylor.
What did you think about like a random person posting that picture? Like, it wasn't like a family member or anything. It was like a friend
Like
of
a person
friend.
who was like,
yeah, it was
oh.
like my friend's cousin is at the same wedding as Taylor Swift, and like
Oh, no.
screenshotted
I don't
a
like
picture.
that at all.
Yeah, I know.
I hate that actually.
I didn't like that either, and I feel like
I
that picture was circulating around a lot, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she didn't post that. Like, no one in the family posted that. Like, why are we like?
That's weird.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a cousin posted it and then it went.
I may be wrong, but I saw.
I don't know. I didn't look
TikTok.
into it. I didn't
Yeah.
look into who exactly posted it. I just thought like, oh, cute. But I think though that's something where like there's less control in a group like that. Like, it's not like she's gonna walk into her cousin's wedding and be like, hey, everyone, please put your cell phones down. Don't post photos of me. So I'm sure she anticipated like someone's gonna see a picture of me at this wedding. You know? She had a really cute dress on.
Really cute.
I
It was
really
like
like that dress.
foxes on it.
Yeah, it had foxes on it. It had some like leaves, and on the top it had like words. Hold on.
Ooh.
'Cause
They
Taylor
are the
Swift style.
hunters. We are the foxes. My love.
Oh, I was going for that.
Oh.
And we run.
Oh, that's the next line.
I know.
Just take my hand and don't ever
ever
stop
stop
it.
it.
My love, babe.
Yeah, it's a fox. It's Montsand, and
Ooh.
apparently, according to our girl Taylor Swift Styled, she says that she has been. It's a new to her brand,
Okay.
Montsand. The dress features a whimsical woodland scene. Oh my God, Folklore Taylor's version with like a joke. And then I love when people like don't get the joke at first.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're like, it's already Taylor's. Like in the
Yeah,
comments,
like,
she's like,
that's
yeah,
the
bitch, I
joke.
know that's the joke.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But yeah, she's at a wedding, having a good time. It's always nice, and she's doing real people shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy
Do you think
she's
that she likes
chilling.
to go to weddings? I would think so. She's
I
a
would
romantic
think so.
gal.
Yeah. Weddings are so fun. Like, how do you not like going to a wedding?
When
I
they're
feel
full
and I
of
feel
love,
like
yeah.
she is kind of low key a frequent wedding guest.
Absolutely. She's always invited.
Yeah.
And she always goes, which I think is
Yeah,
really
which is
nice. Like, if
nice.
you're super famous like that, you can totally be like, oh, listen, sorry, I can't,
Well,
I can't go to this wedding.
Pitching tent at Kansas City, you know,
True.
staying in Kansas City, it's a hop, skip, and a jump
Absolutely.
to St. Louis
She
from
could
there.
just drive a car over
Yeah,
there pretty
yeah.
much.
So-
Speaking of Kansas City, Taylor will, you guys will hear this after the fact now, but Taylor will, in fact, be at the Chiefs game.
Yes.
Travis was doing a little, what exactly was he doing? He was just like hanging out with people, tailgating?
It was the
or-
Kelsey Car Jam.
The Kelsey Car Jam,
Yes,
of course,
yes.
obviously.
Raises money for a bunch of charities and stuff.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
They're always doing something good for the community.
Yeah.
But somebody, people are asking him, what's going on? How are you? Where's Taylor? He said she's not here today, but she's coming up for the game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we said,
he said that, which was very
"Woo!"
cute.
Which we've been saying all along that she
Yeah.
would come to the home game, and it's a home game, October
Just
7th.
like, I still don't understand why people were so up in arms about her missing. It was 2 games. Like,
Just
Jesus
2 games.
Christ.
And again,
2
they were away
games.
games. They were
Yeah.
away games. Who gives a fuck?
And clearly she was, like, she had this wedding, whatever. Like, she was clearly busy with the new music.
Busy gal,
Yeah,
busy gal. We also, while we're watching the game, and while you guys are already in the future, you knew what happened, but we are very close to having the last leg of our DraftKings, Draft Queens parlay hitting, which is super fun.
We need the under.
Something interesting happened.
Oh.
Yeah, we need something that I learned about,
Oh, okay.
and I wanted to describe it for those confused. So, because I was confused. We had our 3-leg parlay, and the first leg was the over on total points for the Jets Vikings game in London. And the total points scored was 40 points exactly.
Yeah.
The spread itself didn't say like 40.5, like it just said 40. So it was a little unclear as to like, okay, well, did we win? Did we not? Turns out that means it is a push, and that if the second leg of the parlay hits, then they both count.
Yes,
that's what I learned.
which is
And then
huge.
the second leg was for the Miami Dolphins to win.
Yep, which
and
happened.
at the last second. They won.
Yeah, thank
pretty much,
God. I
which
was
was
nervous
great.
at the end.
I was sweating too. I was like, damn. Okay.
Frank was like, they're gonna lose, and I was like, no,
Frank.
come on, we need
Shush,
good
Frank,
energy.
shush.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. But yeah, so that worked out. So that means that we are still on fire. So let's again,
let's
you guys are in the
pray.
future right now, but hopefully there were less than 43.5 points scored at the Saints Chiefs game.
Also, this is the first time we will see, or at least this season, we will see Cam's brother play Travis.
That's right. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I totally forgot. I wonder if Cam will be there.
Cam Saunders, the dancer, one of the Taylor's dancers.
We all know
on their
Cam.
story.
He does the
We all
big
know.
dance at midnight.
And he says,
he says the thing,
ew.
and we're never getting back together.
Yeah.
like ever.
yeah,
in every
like ever,
language.
yeah.
We
His
love
brother
Cam.
plays for the New Orleans Saints. His name is I forget what
We've looked him up
his name's
before.
like his
It's
nickname
another
is
Sa-
like
it's
Bink.
obviously Saunders. Like
His nickname is Bink, but I forget what his first name is. Let me look
I don't know.
it up really quick. But yeah, it should be an interesting game. Kalen Saunders, Khalen.
Love it.
Yeah, so he's older, or Cam is older, which
Got
is
it.
interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would think that
They're both pretty young,
Caitlin's
though.
older. Yeah,
they're both pretty young. But so yeah, we'll have to see. Well, again,
Yeah.
you guys are listening to this from the future. I wonder if
she
I
probably
wonder
wore
if
a
he'll be
really
there.
cute outfit.
Definitely is gonna wear a cute outfit. I wonder,
I
if she'll have a little
Travis
bang.
scores.
I know.
A touchdown.
You know what my dad told me to do? My dad told me to make a little extra bet. They were like, he's got to make one. They'll feed him this week. Like, make a little extra bet on Travis scoring a touchdown. And I was like,
Ooh.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I
If you want to risk it.
feels like a lot of pressure. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, to put on our man. But
I've been seeing reports that he is apparently feeling better after the Chargers game. That he feels like more in the groove.
Okay.
Feels,
okay,
back
maybe
at
he
it.
just felt out of the group. Oh, also, happy belated to Travis. It was his
happy
birthday
belated,
this past
yes.
weekend,
His
October
35th birthday.
35th, 35.
It's
No,
very cute.
I think all I kind of saw were, I don't, correct me if you saw more. I only saw there were whispers of like maybe a dinner or something, but I don't think we saw
didn't-
photos or her details or anything.
No,
so
yeah,
no one really
I
knows.
didn't see anything.
Yeah.
It was funny. A lot of people were like telling him happy birthday
Mhm.
at the Kelsey Car Jam, and somebody asked him to sign Taylor's name
Oh, yeah, I
on
saw
their
that too.
jersey, and he was
Mhm.
like, "I can't do that."
He's like, I don't think I've perfected
Yeah,
that one
yeah,
yet.
yeah,
Like making
yeah.
a joke about it. That's weird. Don't ask Travis to sign Taylor's name.
yeah,
that's,
like
that's
also isn't that
forgery.
illegal?
That's just forgery.
yeah.
But
was
but
very
I mean,
cute.
it's kind of funny, like whatever. But I think that he's just got the best response always
Yes,
to like those
always.
awkward moments.
Did
like
you see?
people do the weird shit.
Did you see the clip of him? He's like walking by this little girl and she's wearing like a "Who's Taylor Swift Anyway" shirt.
Yeah.
He walks by a little girl and he goes, "Feeling 22? I know that's right.
No way.
Feeling 22? I know that's right." And he just
That's
kept walking.
Hilarious. That's
The girl's
hilarious.
like, "I'm 10."
He's so good.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's
I
very
love him.
cute.
He really is.
Yeah, he always like says the funny like right thing at the right time.
It is pretty hilarious. Like he's got he's got a good sense of humor.
And it's nice that he can like do that whole thing without, being bombarded by people. Like obviously people were coming up to him and stuff, but it
Yeah.
seemed like he, had some good space.
I think that people really match his energy. Like he's
Yeah.
so calm about the whole thing and he's so willing. Like I really, really think, and I know that we talked about it at the time when he was going through, maybe it was training camp or it was doing like press stuff, media stuff, when all anybody was doing was asking him about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
The patience that he had, and he answered every single question, and he was nice about it, and he was never like annoyed and
Yeah.
never like feeling crazy, whatever. I think that like he set the tone for people not badgering him moving forward.
Yeah,
Like
totally.
he showed like I'll answer all these questions that you want to ask, but eventually like people are going to stop asking only those questions.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of like a shock thing at first, and clicks and views and whatever, and I think finally it's kind of like
Yeah.
subsided. People leave him alone more than they used to, which I'm really happy to see, because I always hated that. I hated when like he'd be like literally doing football stuff and they'd be like, well, what about Taylor Swift?
Yeah,
I'd be like,
I know.
He's
like
at
the
work,
Super
y'all.
Bowl, yeah, that was crazy. Like
That's I think when it
Yeah.
was the Super Bowl, like
Yeah.
when they were in Vegas. I think
they always do like a pre-Super Bowl interview
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
And like he was getting so
It was
many
just a
Taylor.
lot.
Like why are you asking him what his 3 favorite Taylor Swift songs are when it's the
Ugh.
Super Bowl tomorrow?
It was so annoying, right? Like it bothered me in the way because it just sets people up to like talk shit, which I always
Yeah.
was like, can all these reporters like just do their
Yeah.
fucking job? Like what's going on here? But
Also,
but yeah, he's just calm about it.
Jason said he'll be at the game too.
Oh,
He
that's
was-
right.
yeah.
He just tweeted a minute
He just
ago that he's
tweeted
gonna
that
go be pre-gaming.
he's going to be
the
tailgating.
lots.
He's looking for like a tailgate guru to help him.
Yep.
figure out where to go. So that'll be fun for the Chiefs fans to see Jason there. He always brings the energy wherever he goes.
Okay, before we continue, we have a message from Bestie number 1. We have many besties on the pod today, and we're excited to talk about all of them. Number 1, of course, as always, Boll and Branch.
You guys know
Boll
them.
and Branch.
We love them.
We love them.
Guys should be loving them too. And it's cozy season.
It's cozy season.
The fall
it's time.
vibes are here. I just got some of my Halloween decorations. I'm getting like some ghost pillows, some fun things.
Yes. I got a big spider.
Ooh, love.
For my door.
Wait, I love that.
I know, I'm really excited.
That's fun.
When it gets here, I'll send you a picture. Maybe you
I
should
was
go one
like
for
trying
yourself.
to decide between like cute or scary, and I went more for like a little cute vibe.
I'm kind of in the middle. I got like this spider web thing to drape over my fake fireplace, and then I got the big spider for my door. I think I'm gonna hang it on the inside because I want to look at it all the time. Yeah. So whatever. And then I also got a couple of other like I got my bats for the wall again. I stuck up a bunch of bats last year, and they're really fun, all from Amazon, of course. But you're correct about it being cozy season. Yeah. And something that Boll and Branch does so perfectly is honestly temperature control. Like the sheets are always breathable. They're always perfect, soft. Love them. They get softer with every single wash. However, I will say this: if you are worried about getting in your sheets and thinking, oof, I'm going to be too hot. The heat's kicking on now. I'm going to be too hot in these sheets. Wrong. You're wrong. You're going to be perfect, because I had this exact issue last night. The heat, it must have gotten a little cold. The heat kicked in for a little while in my apartment, which was shocking. Oof. And I worried like, oof, I'm going to start sweating in here. It's crazy. And I wasn't. I just had my Boll and Branch sheets. I just used my little top sheet. Felt amazing.
Love.
So as always, they're coming in clutch.
And I'm under the big ass comforter, and I still don't sweat.
That's right.
Which is really nice. And as it has been getting a little colder outside, my heat hasn't turned on yet, thank God. So I have had to, bundle up.
Absolutely.
And with my Boll and Branch blankie and my Boll and Branch comforter, I am as snug as a bug in a rug. Oh, it's so nice.
Did I ever talk about, I forget if we had our besties Boll and Branch on the show when I was babysitting Momo the cat. Who
and
was
you said that he loved,
and he was obsessed with he perched right up on the Boll and Branch waffle blanket. It was like just the cutest shit I've ever seen. Like, it's just amazing. So Boll and Branch, kitty approved as well.
Yes, that says a lot if your cat is picking, because cats like to be comfortable, and cats are very picky about where they want to sit.
And it took him a little while to find it. It was posted up, kind of waiting there for him, and then once he found it, I could barely get him off. Loved it.
So if it's not Momo approved, then I don't even know what's the point. And you guys know Momo is the #1 source for all things cozy, all things comfy. So shout out to Momo for hand testing that for us. And
baking as many biscuits as he could.
Oh, cute. He's working very hard.
He was working really hard. Yeah, he was working overtime. I literally was like, Momo, you're on vacation, okay? Like, you don't have to work this hard.
It's the blankie.
But he said it's the Boll and Branch blankie. Like, I must. The
I must make biscuits out of this.
It needs my biscuits. So yeah.
So the blankets and the sheets are the perfect foundation for better sleep, and you can easily add Boll and Branch bed blankets, duvets, and quilts without making your bed feel heavy or hot. Boll and Branch sheets are loved by millions of sleepers, and they offer free design consultation so you can build your dreamiest bed with a dedicated stylist. So start getting your best sleep this fall with Boll and Branch. Enjoy 20% off plus free shipping on your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com. Promo code TaylorWatch. That's Boll and Branch, BOLLAND branch.com. Promo code TaylorWatch for 20% off and free shipping. Limited time only. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Fabulous. Thank you to Boll and Branch, as always, our #1 bestie.
But speaking of Jason and Travis, his mother.
Ooh.
We know our girl.
Zana.
She loves a press moment.
She loves a press. She loves a cover. She loves a magazine cover. And now Glamour magazine has her on the cover amidst a bunch of other fantastic moms.
Yes. It was Selena Gomez's mom, Billie Eilish's mom, Beyonce mom, Tina Knowles, and Donna Kelsey.
And I'll tell you what, this is well deserved. I think the episode that we just did with Rhea is coming out today. So if you guys are listening to, Monday. Yesterday, I get so confused when I'm trying to talk in present tense and talk in past tense. Yesterday, for you guys, Monday. Today, for us, we recorded Chicks in the Office with Rhea this morning, which was super fun. We did talk about this a little bit, and we were saying that we decided that Donna deserves this one. This is like she loves a press opportunity. She loves a moment. She likes to be, she loves all that shit. This is one where it's like she should be on the cover of this magazine for being a good mom. You don't think so?
So within the past couple hours,
Oh no.
my opinion has changed just a little bit.
Okay.
Just because I watched the interview.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
And it
to be
was
fair.
very interesting because
Uh-huh.
it really just seemed like Donna. Okay.
I'm
I
dying to hear this.
Yeah, I don't want to poo-poo Donna's experience raising her kids. Obviously, being a mom, raising two athletes is so fucking hard.
Absolutely.
Like two sons. Meanwhile, you're going through a divorce. She talked about how while she knew that she wanted to separate from Ed. There was a while where she knew she had to stay with him for the family, and she said for a while she had to stand still for a very long time. And I felt a lot of sympathy for her.
For sure, I feel bad about that.
The only thing that I was kind of like, is like, Selena's mom and Beyonce's mom and Billy's mom. They're talking about raising a young daughter and being scared for them in the media and watching them growing up, and the image people portray of them and the backlash that they get, whatever. And I just couldn't help but think, and then it would be Donna's turn to speak, and she'd be like, Travis and Jason were good. Like they once they got into football, they had so many people helping them along the way.
Right. And
it was like,
so it became really obvious the difference between raising girls and boys.
Yes.
And I think that is obviously something that comes up.
And I just also think
I didn't think about that.
Fame factor of it too. Jason and Travis were not famous until
not as famous
until they both got into the NFL.
Right,
not as famous as these women.
Right. As these women, for sure.
As well known.
And even still, now, I would say, obviously they both are top of their sport, top of their craft for a long time, so they're known in that realm. But being a musician is a lot different than being a professional athlete in terms of reach. You know what I mean? I didn't know who the Kelce brothers were until we started talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Exactly.
I sort of knew who they were because of the brother thing in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. But before that, I don't give a fuck. I wasn't in my circle. Meanwhile, Beyonce and Selena and Billy, they're international superstars.
Yes.
That's a little different.
Selena's been on TV since Barney.
Were there other? Yeah, fuck, I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
Were there other moms on there, and Donna just slipped on the cover? Was it just those four?
It was just those four. Yeah.
Interesting.
So I do think
maybe
100%
maybe just
Donna,
with the juxtaposition, it looks like ooh.
No, I 100% think that Donna deserves to be on this cover, no doubt.
For sure. She's a great mom.
Fabulous mom, and she's raised two insanely gracious and humble and it seems like amazing boys.
Absolutely.
And that's raising boys in and of itself is hard enough, so I can't even imagine.
Sure. It's hard, but it is hard in a different way.
Yeah.
It's different worries, different concerns.
Yeah.
And I think
it just was, the juxtaposition of
Totally.
Donna's story compared to the three other women's stories was very different, but I think the interviewer did a good job of having them all relate to each other. And I did appreciate, Donna said that the first TV mom that she looked up to was Claire Huxtable because she really liked how she was a lawyer and a mother of five. And
love that.
It was nice. Yeah. So obviously she had to deal with a lot of stuff of being a mom, working. She said she was the breadwinner. So
wow, good for her.
Yeah. So she clearly had to fight and work hard and push her kids, push herself to get where her family is now. So I still 100% think that she deserves to be on the cover, deserves to be there. I just think it was a little interesting comparison-wise. I think they maybe should have added another boy mom in there too.
I'm with you.
Maybe I think Justin Bieber's mom or
for
something.
Sure. I kind of think
that would have been awkward with Selena.
That would have been crazy right now.
Yeah.
Oh god, I didn't.
Yeah. Maybe Shawn Mendes' mom.
But they are in the same realm. If you think of young male stars, of course Justin's one of the first people you think of. But I would say that it sounds to me. I have not listened to the interview yet. I just assume powerful mom, totally. I definitely can understand that juxtaposition, not making it look as intense, because again, I'm not a mother. I'm not trying to say anything different about mothers,
hard because you're comparing,
right? It's but
all these
all I
are
know,
telling their stories, All
I know is that people I know that have boys, people I know that have girls, people I know who have raised both, and who are adults or whatever. Everyone always says it's a lot different, and that boys are easier in a certain way. And I think maybe it's because of that, there are less fears right off the bat. Like with a girl, it's like you have to worry about her safety all the fucking time.
Yeah.
With a guy, like it's not always the case. And I think that kind of plays into a lot of those kind of stories where it's like girls like Selena and Demi and Beyonce had to grow up like under the male gaze, being taken advantage of, trying to, you know, sex appeal forced on them at a young age. Like those kind of things are what come into play for women who are famous versus men. It's not really the case. Like it's more, you know, be good at your craft and then everybody will help you along the way. And that's just like a perk of being a man. So I think that there's definitely a difference there. I do think that I have respect for Donna, one, because she, you know, she's always putting herself out there. I know we make jokes all the time about how she loves a press opportunity because she does, but she like always puts herself out there.
Yeah.
I think that she probably feels that she's a good representation of like a mom with boys who made it work, who ran the fucking house, who didn't have to, she weathered her like low-key deadbeat husband. Like, you know, I bet if you asked Donna, she'd be like, Ed's a deadbeat. Like I bet, you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying he is, but I bet that she probably thinks that if she's getting divorced,
I think they had a
she's the
complicated
breadwinner
relationship with him for a little bit.
Totally. And I understand that. So, and nobody, you know, you talk to a woman who has an ex-husband, she's not like loving her ex-husband. Like, you know what I mean? So it sounds like she kept that family together and kept that family going. And I think that is a great example for other women who maybe need to like buckle down and do the same, or they're worried that they're not able to do it. So I respect her for that. I also do respect the fact that both Jason and Travis seem to be extremely stand-up guys, like unproblematic dudes, like kind to women, sensitive men, not afraid of that, even despite the fact that they're these like big macho men playing football or whatever. And it seems like she kept them pretty humble their whole lives, which I think is a skill in itself. So definitely compared to the other moms and the things that they had to go through, I think it maybe kind of set her up for failure there. But I think that she's done her best.
It was an interesting choice. Add her into it.
You're right. They should have maybe had one more boy mom.
Yeah, I appreciated her perspective because these three moms, you know, they did raise famous children as well as famous adults, because, you know, Billie Eilish, she was 16 when she first started too.
And she was doing
Beyonce
stuff
was
even
so
younger
young.
than that.
Yeah,
like Billie was like kind of involved in stuff younger.
Yeah. So it was kind of nice to have like one like regular mom, I guess you could say, in the mix of those two, mix of those four women. But yeah, it was, I highly recommend listening to the interview because it's really interesting to like see behind the looks of like how these moms like
I'm very interested in what Tina Knowles has to say.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't hear from Tina Knowles that much.
She was fabulous. She was talking about how she like loves to talk to people. She's like, I'm a people person. Like I like to like talk to people. She's like, as long as people are respectful, like I don't care.
Of course. That's all you hope for.
Yeah.
Respect runs deep in that family.
Totally.
It's all about respect.
Totally.
And I feel like that's the most important thing ever is like respect.
Yeah.
Actually. Like that's of course. Selina's mom and Debbie's mom in the same place, huh? Or no.
Selena, Billie, and
Selena,
Beyonce,
Billie.
Yeah.
I said Demi before.
She brought up Demi.
She did.
For a quick second, she just said that it was really cute because when Selena and Demi were younger, like on their way to Barney, like they would practice doing like the Disney ears in the car. Yeah, and then they like finally got to do it, which is really cute. Yeah,
that's really adorable.
Very
I love
sweet.
that.
She
Demi's
looks
mom's another
just
one.
like Selena.
Oh yeah, she does.
Oh
They're
my
just
God,
the same.
it's crazy
fucking
how much they
creepy,
look
low-key.
alike.
Demi's mom too, Diana Lagarza, I think, or whatever. She follows me on Twitter. No big deal.
Flex.
She used to like my tweets about The Bachelor. She's a big Bachelor fan, which is hilarious. But same thing, like all those women who are raising anyone that went through shit like that. It's
I
just
can't even imagine.
Clap for you. Hats off.
I like see how like my mom stresses out about like Francesca and stuff.
Oh God,
I'm like I can't even imagine like what these women go through.
Absolutely
like,
not.
And they were talking about like responding to comments and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and they were like, we don't. You know, we try not to read anything. It's not good for our mental health. And then Donna was like, the only time I've ever commented on something like from commenters was that I was seeing a lot of people saying that me and my ex-husband were going to get back together. And I just commented false.
Yes, this is false. Yeah. Definitely not happening.
Yeah, clear the air here.
Funny. I forget what I watched. It might have been... I really don't know what it was. You know what it was? It was the like Kelsey like Amazon documentary. That's my perception of Donna and Ed's relationship is based entirely on that. And it's very much like they were at the bar and Ed's all into the football stuff. And Donna's the rock. Like it's very clear that she's the rock of the family and she's the one that keeps everybody in check. And I feel like Ed's just like kind of the funky, crazy dad who like doesn't take anything seriously.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Which I think it's a fine that usually makes for an interesting parent duo. But there does always have to be the adult in the room, and it sounds like that was Donna. So yeah, major respect for her.
Respect to Donna, legit.
Respect to all those women. But it was a Glamour magazine cover and then interview and video and stuff. So if you want to go check that out yourself,
highly recommend.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. She also did we talk about her on the red carpet at Grotesquerie as well?
I think we did. Yeah,
we probably did. We did. Which I still haven't caught up on, but I did watch the clip. I watched.
Everyone's
the clip
telling us that we gotta watch it.
I know we gotta get in on it.
Did you see the new clip that came out where one of the girls just asks him like if he's gay?
No.
And he's like, I don't know, like maybe. Like,
no, stop. I saw the one where he was like, I used to dance and now I don't dance anymore. Like he was a stripper.
Yeah,
so I'm like, okay,
he's
so
like
he's
in a banana hammock.
Yeah, he's just like being Channing Tatum is like what this is.
I don't really know.
See.
We have to watch.
We have to watch.
Yeah,
I said we have to
because we
watch.
can't like just talk about it without like knowing what it's
about.
Can't
judge otherwise. Oh, it's time to open up the door. Bestie number 2. Knock, knock.
Come on down.
Ibotta. This is a new bestie.
New
bestie on the scene. We love you for trusting in Taylor Watch, and you picked the right podcast because we do love to be shopping.
We love bitches be shopping,
bitches
and
be
we
shopping.
are 2 bitches that be shopping.
We love to be shopping. And listen, holiday season is coming up. We've got obviously Christmas is on the horizon, but there are a lot of holidays I feel like between now and Christmas, like times where you want to buy gifts or you're buying stuff for yourself or whatever you're doing. You're spending a little bit of money, and with Ibotta, it is one of those apps where you can earn cash back when you're spending with them. And I think that personally, my mother is a huge fan of this kind of situation. So I'm going to have to go ahead and personally call her and let her know, hey, Trace, there's a new bestie on the pod called Ibotta, and you're gonna love it. And it's if you are shopping, it's great to shop through one of these apps because you do get all this cash back, and it is at the end of the day you can have a little bit of cash in the bank to spend on something for yourself.
Love.
It's fantastic.
This is a great app that I personally have loved so much because spending money sucks. So to get a little bit of money back, it makes you feel like, hey, like it was worth it in the end, you know. And like Kelly said, the holidays are coming around, and traditions are what the holidays are all about. And this year started a new tradition with Ibotta. It gives you cash back on all of your purchases so you can keep those holiday traditions alive no matter how old or new. And Ibotta, like Kelly said, is a free app that lets you earn cash back every time you shop. You can earn on hundreds of items from groceries to toys to tech. The average Ibotta user earns $256 per year.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Think of how much extra holiday magic you can make this season with more room in your budget. With Ibotta, you earn cash back that you can withdraw to your bank account, PayPal, or gift cards. Simply add offers in the app, upload your receipt, and voila, the money is yours. You can save on over 2,400 brands and shop at over 1,000 retailers, including your favorite grocery stores, Lowe's, Macy's, Sephora, Best Buy, and more. And right now,
big ones.
Yeah, Sephora.
All the big ones. Yeah, Sephora's a big one.
You can't even go into Sephora without spending $100.
Lowe's, that's a big one too. Those are people.
Lowe's kind of scares me.
It's one of those ones where once you're in that Lowe's life, like you're in that life.
You're dedicated to that life.
You're dedicated to that life.
I do love Macy's.
And we love Macy's. We love Macy's too over our Chicks in the Office.
Yeah. I have gotten every single formal dress I own literally from Macy's.
Yeah.
And right now, Ibotta is offering our listeners get $5 just for trying Ibotta by using the code TaylorWatch when you register. Go to the App Store or Google Play Store and download the free Ibotta app to start earning cash back and use code TaylorWatch. That's IBOTTA in the Google Play or App Store and use code TaylorWatch.
I don't know why. Oh, no, I did make me think of it because of, Grotesquerie. I don't think it's supposed to be scary. I think it's like murder mystery. I'm not really sure, but spooky season, blah, blah, blah. It's making me think of, I caught up on Agatha all along. Are you a WandaVision Agatha girl?
I loved WandaVision.
Yep.
Not really dying for Agatha.
Have you seen them all?
Or no, I've only watched the first episode.
It gets better.
Really?
Yes, it does. It's fantastic.
Okay, I'll rewatch it then.
It's definitely like more girl power than anything, but we love.
Well,
we love.
Isn't it Catherine Hahn and Aubrey Plaza like lesbian witch ex-lovers?
Yes. It's like, but that's
you don't
not
know
like
if they're lesbian witch
That's not like the
ex-lovers
center of the thing.
Okay,
like they just have like sexual tension that they kind of play into
love.
all the time.
Okay.
It's clear that they have a past, but we don't know what it is yet.
Love.
But it's very much like, yeah. And Aubrey Plaza, I die for her.
I'll die for her.
Die.
And Catherine Hahn too.
Yeah,
Die for her.
Obsessed.
But
the song is stuck in my head. That's why it came up to me.
Agatha,
down the road. No. down the witch's road.
Was that like the theme song?
There's like a new. No, they like sing this song and it's a powerful. It's a spell essentially. The song. It's a whole thing.
The boy that's in it, I forget his name, but he's also in Heartstopper.
I love him too.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe.
Let's see. Agatha.
Joe Locke?
I think you're right. Joe Locke. Yep.
Wow.
Spot on,
Fucking
girl.
hell yeah.
Spot on.
Joe Locke, he's great.
Yeah,
and
he's fantastic. And he's great
that
in the
show
show
that I love that I always talk about, Heartstopper.
Heartstopper. Yeah.
Love him.
Which I knew that as well because I
New
like that
season
show
of
too.
that came out as well.
I have to watch. I
this
have to
week.
watch.
I know I have to watch.
I'm
too.
all caught
There's
up
so
on
many
Tell Me Lies.
shows.
I know.
Tell Me Lies.
Tell Me Lies. Oh
Is
my.
phenomenal.
My fucking God.
Like, how are more people not talking about
I
Tell Me
don't
Lies?
know.
It is so
Tell
good
Me Lies
this
is
season.
insane.
I'm not caught up, so
No, I
I'm
won't.
only
I
on
won't give any
episode 3 or
spoilers
4, I
away
think.
because it's you gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah.
I finally told my brother we were chit chatting about shows and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, have you seen Tell Me Lies?" Like I realized we never spoke about it, and we've been trying to fill that void of Pretty Little Liars' Original
Oh
Sin.
yeah, obviously.
So I said, "Oh, Tell Me Lies will do it." And so he watched like 4 or 5 episodes of the first season, and we were talking about it on Saturday, and he was like, "Yeah," or Friday. He was like, "Yeah, it's okay, blah blah. We still have this, that, and this and that." And I was like, "Oh, just wait, like, because the end of season 1, shit pops the fuck off."
Yeah.
And then he texted me like, you know, a day later when he finished it and was like, "Holy fuck!" Like starting season 2 immediately.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, no." Like,
And season 2 picks
it
up right where it left off.
right where it left
yep.
off, and it
the
pops
drama
off
does not
every
stop.
episode. It's like you almost like need a break. Like it's
Yeah.
these people are so shitty.
So
like they're
toxic.
so toxic.
Yeah.
They're crazy. But I said to Sam, I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's hard to watch because it's like a little too real to see like all these people
I
how
like
shitty
watching.
they are.
Yeah, I know. I kind of
it's
like
like, damn,
watching
these
because it
people
makes me
really
feel better
exist.
about my own actions.
Totally.
I'm like, damn, I thought I was a bad person. Like these people
No,
are terrible people.
nothing compared to these
and
people.
I eat it the fuck
Same.
up.
It's so good.
For some reason, this season it's like less annoying how evil everyone is.
Yeah, I think
Because,
it's
like,
you
now
kind
you
of just are
kinda-
used to it.
And now I feel like more of the characters have like a bit more of a justification behind why
Totally.
they
Everyone's
are
got their
evil.
chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, and I like how they do like they show what it is like in now compared to like when they were in college.
Yes.
Like they do the back and
I
forth,
love
the flip.
that.
Love,
I love
because
that.
you're like, how did they get from
right,
there
exactly.
to there?
I know.
Yeah,
We're
so
finally getting all the pieces together, which
Love
is
it.
fantastic.
10 out of 10. If you guys haven't watched it, 10 out of 10.
Gotta
and
watch.
The 2 main characters are dating in real life, which I always love.
Which I always love too, and
Yeah.
it's crazy because they have like a
Yeah.
really toxic
Yeah,
like
they're
relationship
like,
on the show. So
ooh,
it's like, woo.
woo.
It's like I can't imagine like getting off set and being like, all right, babe, let's go get
I know, right?
let's go get McDonald's. Or,
Especially
like, let's go
his
watch a
character because
movie.
he's so psycho
I know,
manipulator.
he's so insane.
She
so
is just Grace Van Patten. She's
fantastic.
gorgeous.
Looks so much like Shailene Woodley.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
she does.
But like in a little different. Like I can't tell who I think she's mixed with, but
Like
it's
in more of like a
Shailene Woodley
European way almost. I
Yeah.
don't even really know how to describe
Yeah.
it. Like classical. She just has such
She's
a
beautiful.
cool look to her. Yeah, she's
she
so
does.
beautiful.
Love her. So yeah, that's that. But something else that maybe we should set our DVRs on.
Ooh.
The new future Real Housewives of the Wags on Bravo, basically. Do we know what
Yeah.
it's actually going to be called?
No, I don't know.
There is
Housewives
for
of the
those who
Wags.
for those who aren't keeping up, there are not rumors, confirmation that the Kansas City Chiefs will have a Bravo show about the wives and girlfriends on the team. Of course, this begs the question, will Taylor be involved? Will Brittany Mahomes be involved? The answer is no. Neither
Yeah.
of them are going to be involved. I'm surprised about Brittany. I thought that she may have been all over that.
I wasn't shocked about Brittany. I maybe thought she would do like a
Like a guest appearance.
yeah, like a special
friend
guest.
Of.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's on an episode every once in a
Totally.
while. But I do understand why she wouldn't want to be in it. I think she's too connected to Taylor at this point. That
Absolutely.
like
and I
anything
wonder if
she
that had
says
anything
in
to
the
do with
show.
it. Like, I wonder, right.
I
it's,
feel like yeah, because like anything she says in the
feel
show
like
is
it
gonna
would.
be twisted. It's gonna be taken out of context, and like you're putting your kids on blast. Like I think she's
Yeah.
a little more private, like with her family.
For sure.
Like
For sure.
that's a lot to ask.
It's a lot. And you know what? There's the Mahomes, love them or hate them, they've got a lot of family drama. And they've always
Yeah.
had a lot of family drama. Jackson, like all that. We can't forget about all that.
Just,
Obviously,
like, too
Brittany
much
is
dirty,
kind of.
too much dirty laundry with Jackson to like have a show. I feel like.
And Brittany's obviously getting a lot of feedback, good or bad, about all of her her dipping her toe into politics. So that I'm sure is something maybe she'd want to
Yeah.
avoid, at least until the election is over. I personally would, I'm sure. But so we're under the impression that this show is going to be like one big tease of being like, is Taylor Swift going to be on any episodes?
I want to read that tweet that
yeah.
I sent you that somebody tweeted. So Pop Base tweeted, a reality show based on the Kansas City Chiefs Wags is in the works at Bravo. And someone quote tweeted it and said, I'll tell you what's going to happen. They're trying to get Taylor. She'll refuse, so they'll force the wags to talk about her and reference her in every scene, and every episode's trailer will be suggesting that she might be in it, but she won't be. Flop already.
Yeah.
Like, I can totally see that. Every, like, cliffhanger at the end of the episode, like, like they're probably going to talk about her a lot, and, like, it's just... We talked about this on Chicks in the Office too. I just feel like if it was a wags show about all of the wags,
yes, it
would be a little bit more interesting. But like, we
totally
all know
agree.
why they're doing the Kansas City Chiefs, and to not have Taylor be a part of it, or at least Brittany.
Yeah.
And of course, like Shariah Gordon, she's so beautiful, so interesting. She's a singer, she's a musician. But
if we're being real, like Brittany's the head wag on the Chiefs.
We
like
know
that's
why
she's the head
people
wag.
are going to tune in. It's because of Brittany and Taylor.
Yeah.
And I feel
even
like
Taylor aside, like that's why I'm so shocked that Brittany's not involved, because she is like, she's the quarterback's wife.
True,
she's the front and center wag on that team, and all of a sudden, like they're going to be doing like the other wags, and that's not to discount the other wags. Like you said, they should be involved for sure.
Yeah.
But why is it Chiefs centric? Who said it? Did Noah say? Have the good point of like maybe they're starting with the Chiefs and they'll breck off.
Yeah, break off into like
how they do Housewives, like in different cities.
Which is a good idea for sure.
It's a great idea.
I'm interested in their lifestyle and their lives.
I just think maybe they kind of I don't know.
I'll
be interested to see how it goes.
Pick the Chiefs first because I feel like they had an idea in their head of what they could do with it.
For sure.
But yeah, no, I think I think it was People came out with a quote, and the quote was really sad too. Like, it was like, Taylor cherishes what little of private life she has left. Like, she's not going to like be participating.
Right, she'll
in
be a
this.
part of this. Which
is like so sad.
That is
it says
sad.
Taylor and Brittany are not a part of the show at all and will not even be filmed. Taylor especially is very protective of what little private life she has left.
Damn, that's so sad.
Which is sad. Yeah. So,
but also so fucking true. Like, leave her alone. But also, things that would make me think maybe she'd do like she'd like be in the background or something at a game is like, we know that she's a Bravo fan, Taylor.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, like, hearing that and try to cherish your private life or whatever, I totally understand that. Like, she gives us so much. Like, we see every minute of every time. We have a whole fucking podcast about it, and it's like you don't need to be on a show like that
for no reason. Yeah.
So I wonder. I will give it a try. Certainly, I am interested. And I just obviously want to be in the know, but I don't know how. I don't know how it's gonna be.
It says like, and that quote said, and she will not even be filmed.
Yeah.
So like, if they want to do next season and Taylor doesn't want to be like filmed in it at all, like she might not even be able to go to the games.
Right. Like that kind of
go to the
sucks.
box and stuff. She might have to go to like a different box if she doesn't want to be.
Because like Travis, they have their own box, right? Like Travis has his own box. I guess it's just like Travis's box is off limits. You can't go in there.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to hang out with
sad,
Taylor,
then
you
she
can't be filmed.
Hang out with the wags because
Right. Well, we know from Housewives that they'll do filming at certain times and certain days. Like, it won't be every single game and stuff like that. Like, I bet they'll film a lot of away games.
I wonder if they'll can still do it or if it'll get scrapped.
I wonder too.
Yeah.
Another reminder though that the Chiefs, we said this in Chicks in the Office as well, the Chiefs have kind of become like the franchise team. Like, you know how it used to be like the Cowboys, but I feel like now it's the Chiefs because they're involved in everything. They're America's team. Everybody gets behind them. They won so many Super Bowls. They're the best in the league still, and they all have pretty interesting lives. Yeah. They've got that Hallmark Christmas Christmas movie about the Chiefs coming out. That sounds like a literal ripoff of like of Travis and Taylor. Like, we'll have to see that one. That's gonna be bizarre.
No. Remember, it's like the grandpa loses his special Chiefs hat. It makes her forget about like the Christmas spirit.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry. I take it all back. Because at first though, wasn't it presented as like Love at Arrowhead or something like that?
That's the title of it. It's like called like a Chiefs Christmas like love story at Arrowhead or something. So
it's still kind of like a
they're definitely trying to play it
capitalizing
off
on
like
but it's the grandpa's special hat. I forgot about that. Oh my god, how could I possibly forget?
How could you forget about Grandpa's special hat?
The common Hallmark trope. I'm so stupid.
We all know a grandpa that's lost their special hat.
Of course. And then also
season.
ruins their NFL season, the spirit of Christmas and their lives
and their connection with their children and family.
Exactly. It all hinges on the special hat that needs to be found. It blew off and it landed on top of a snowman down the street, and all of a sudden it's Jack Frost. And the landslide abroad. It's Ed Kelsey. The spirit of Ed Kelsey.
I can see Ed Kelsey playing the snowman.
He could absolutely play the snowman. That's a good role for him. That's a good role for him.
Donna's going to be in that movie as well.
She'll be in that movie. Yeah. So it's clearly like they're doing whatever they can to make money for the Chiefs as a team, and they're propping them up in this way. So I'm not surprised totally that this like WAG thing is happening, but you know, it's just such a blatant, like, we're capitalizing on the fact that Travis is dating Taylor Swift. Like, it's just, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, I'll give it a try, see what's up. We don't know when it's coming out. I'm sure it'll come, probably won't, not till spring, I would think. Because
I would think.
They must be filming right now.
Well, that's the thing. I don't even think they're filming for this season. Like, I think it's just an idea. Like, it just said, like, people, sorry, let me find it again.
Yeah.
It just says, a reality show based on the Kansas City Chiefs WAGs is in the works at Bravo.
Interesting.
It just seems like maybe they're just floating around the idea.
Yeah, huh.
So to me, it kind of seems like maybe this idea will get scrapped. Because
I wouldn't hate if it did, or just rework to include all of the WAGs in the whole league, because that actually would be, I think, more fun if it was like WAGs of all different teams. So then, like, when their teams match up against each other, we know about like the other WAGs. Like, I feel like that would be more fun. So maybe they'll rework that and think differently. But until then, we still have Gia knock knock door number 3. It's our third bestie. Third bestie of the pod.
I'm so excited for this one.
I'm so excited too. This is another new bestie, but new only to the pod, not new in our lives whatsoever. Thrive Cosmetics is finally on the pod, hanging out with us.
Yes.
Personally, I would like to give a personal experience with Thrive
Cosmetics. I would love for you to do that.
I am someone who has teary eyes, whether I mean to or not. My eyes are just always tearing for some reason. I got contact lenses. It's very annoying. With traditional mascaras, it is always like pooling underneath my like into my bags. Looks like shit. I can never really tell when it's there. I'm always wiping my eyes. Mascara's coming off, whatever. The Thrive Cosmetics tubing mascara changed my life, and this is way before they were a bestie on the pod, way before, this is the
mascara has rave reviews.
Yes, this is back in the days of like early TikTok shop. You could buy it off there, you know what I mean? Like that's like when I jumped on the Thrive Cosmetics train, and I've never gone back. It's fantastic. It looks pretty silly when you cry because it comes off in like clumps, but it comes off so easily when you wash your face, and I love it for that. And it's completely stopped that like pooling of ugly like black.
I love that. I feel like I
eyes.
always get that under my eyes too, especially after like a long day. Like I come home and I'm like, why do I have so much mascara?
Why do I look like I got
eyes?
punched in the face? Like I look insane, but not with the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. So I needed to plug that mascara. It's fantastic, and they did graciously send us a few.
I was gonna say
a few things.
Yeah, that was my first time trying
some brow
them.
stuff. Fantastic
and
stuff.
I loved what they sent us. I was very, very impressed. The lipsticks, they gave us little like
so
lip
cute.
gloss lipstick type of things. Fabulous. The color, the pigment was great. Just really, really good. And you could tell that like it doesn't leave like that gross feeling on your lips.
No.
Like it doesn't leave like a waxy feeling or a chalky feeling.
Nope,
just
nope.
very nice.
It feels moisturizing, which I feel like people understand. Those who are looking for lip glosses and things like that aren't like gross. Because I feel like there are a lot of brands out there that have like
clumpy.
It looks pretty, but it looks ugly after 20 minutes. This is not the case at all.
Yeah. So from fresh face and radiant to autumn glam, spice up your fall routine with Thrive Cosmetics.
Autumn glam. Love that.
Is that smoky eye? I would think so,
be.
right?
I would probably think like bronzes.
Ooh, okay,
bronzes.
yeah,
Similar to my
right.
makeup
Like a
today,
gold
actually.
shimmer.
Yeah, so a little gold shimmer, a little bronzy.
Love.
A bronzy look.
Love that. This is my favorite part about Thrive is that Thrive Cosmetics beauty products are certified 100% vegan and cruelty-free, made with clean, skin-loving ingredients, high performance and trademarked formulas, and uncompromising standards. It's easy to see why their bestsellers have thousands of 5-star reviews. The liquid lash extension mascara lasts all day without clumping, smudging, or flaking. They look like lash extensions without the damaging glue or salon prices.
It is so facts.
It's really
it's
so
true.
fabulous.
I've been trying to turn people on it. Like again, people that have the same problem as me, where I just have like, I have watery eyes, and I guess like I don't know if my under my eyes is like greasy or what. Like it just always would pool here with regular mascara, and the tubing Thrive mascara is not like that at all. It's literally changed my life.
I'll put some. Maybe we should wear like a full face of Thrive for Thursday.
I would love that.
Yeah,
I would love
fun.
that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So if you guys want to be like us and wear a full face of Thrive as well, you can brighten up your fall look with Thrive Cosmetics, luxury beauty that gives back. Right now, you can get an exclusive 20% off your first order at thrivecosmetics.com/TaylorWatch. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS BetterHelp.com/TaylorWatch for 20% off your first order. It's not the usual spelling of cosmetics.
No,
it's
cause.
CAUSEMETICS.
Yes.
I have
what?
exciting news, actually.
What?
Interesting news has just dropped.
Oh, shit. What?
Kanye West is divorcing Bianca Censori.
Oh, no.
Big titty Bianca.
Not big titty Bianca. Wait, that's so crazy. Also,
Yeah.
like, good for Bianca. Finally,
Thank
out of those
God.
fucking shackles.
Free her, literally. She probably
No,
feels
like
so
literally
free.
free yourself.
I really wonder if she'll like
Holy
continue to
shit.
dress like an insane person, or if she will.
I'm literally quote tweeting, "Run, girl, run."
Yeah. Getting
my
divorced
God.
after less than 2 years of marriage. Thank fucking God, Bianca. I really
Holy
hope that
shit.
she recovers from whatever the hell she went through with him.
I know, and I, I just don't believe that it was all that she's all like, this is cool, this is fine. Like, I don't know, it was just humiliating. Everything about that was crazy, and I just, he's such a fucked up piece of shit. Like, I just don't. Oh God, what an asshole. So that's fine. Well, then we could set our watch by it. He'll have another manic episode, and start tweeting fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
He'll storm
wonder
a
if he'll go
stage
back
for
on
politics.
Instagram,
He's
yeah.
gonna, he'll come back online. He'll start, posting pictures of Kim, my beautiful wife, fucking delusional psychopath, and he'll scare the shit out of all of us until he finds somebody else to manipulate into wearing no clothes in the street.
I
Fucking
think
psycho.
he
I hate him
will
so much.
always be the reason why I have a little empathy/sympathy for Kim.
Oh, yes, 100 billion%, because I do think like people, we want to shit on Kim all we want. I think that in the end, like, yeah, she got hers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she got hers. That's a father of her children. She has to deal with him for the rest of her life. He's clearly sick and unwell and a fucked up person and just like
It's
all
just
this
like-
shit. And she'll never escape it. So
yeah. And I wouldn't wish that on like my worst
no, I
ass
wouldn't
fucking
either.
enemy.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
It's
So,
just sad. Also the
that'll-
kids. I feel
yeah,
bad. Obviously
totally.
feel bad for the kids.
Totally,
That whole
totally.
thing is just
It's just crazy.
look at
so
us.
yeah,
we're empathetic people. Okay.
Yeah.
We when it comes down to reality, we understand the situation.
Totally.
And yeah, I do feel bad for her on that. But yeah, who
in
the fuck knows?
Swiftie fan universe,
Oh,
Bill Belichick was seen in
that's
the
before you said your-
coveted blue crew neck.
the blue crew neck from the
Yes.
Eras tour. That's what I was gonna say before the Kanye West breaking news is
you
that
thought I was gonna bring up Bill?
No, I was gonna say that we have the show about the wags. What about the bags, the hags, the husbands and the
Oh, the husbands and boyfriends?
the husbands and boyfriends
Of
in
Taylor?
the NFL, Bill Belichick being one, because he's a boyfriend who is a Swiftie
But
and plays and is a coach.
but his
isn't a coach
boyfriend
anymore.
his girlfriend isn't in the NFL.
No, I know, but like he's just in the NFL, like Taylor Swift.
So he's just
I'm just calling him a Swiftie boyfriend.
Okay, sure.
Really is what it is, because I'm assuming
Because
all the
his
wags are going to
girlfriend
be.
is a Swiftie, so
Yes.
ipso facto he's a Swiftie.
So he's a Swiftie, yeah,
Yes.
and he's wearing the sweatshirt, is what it is.
like
But-
the one that everyone fucking wanted.
Exactly.
Which is so funny.
It's hilarious. He cut it up a little bit too, like he
Yeah.
made it his own, and I love that for him.
I love
And
that for him.
we were talking about that actually, because Bill Belichick, for those who don't know, obviously the former coach of the is he still no. Former coach of the Patriots, 8-time Super Bowl winner, something
Probably
fucking crazy.
something of that nature.
Something nuts. One of the most famous coaches of our time. He has a very young girlfriend,
Yep.
like
She's
22,
like 24, maybe.
24.
Yeah.
He's like
Maybe
70
not even,
something.
yeah.
And to each their own. Who are we to cast stones at this point? Although
24,
obviously
yep.
it's bizarre. I think it's fucking weird. Just as if I'm being judgmental, it's fucking weird. But whatever. She seems
Like,
happy.
What about Bill Belichick?
I don't know.
is-
I think that's a daddy issues thing. I think
It
you don't.
has-
I think
yeah,
you're not 24 years old dating somebody
Dating,
70 unless you have daddy issues. Like, and I understand the whole like maybe the money aspect of it, but Bill Belichick's not like. I mean, he's rich, I'm sure, but he's not. He's not like throwing bills in the club and
Yeah.
doing shit like that. So it's just like she must genuinely enjoy his company, which that's
a beautiful thing.
Sure.
Sure.
But even Bill deserves love.
Congrats to them. Yeah, Bill deserves love. Did you ever see that hilarious like ring camera footage of him like
Of course I did. Like
sneaking
leaving in his underwear. What was he? He was like picking up the newspaper off the
No,
whatever.
I think he was like leaving a girl's like
No, you're right.
house.
He was like
in his
walk of
underwear.
shaming in his underwear and like a cropped, cut up hoodie, like he always does. And he's just living his best life.
Oh,
Okay,
God bless
post divorce. Although he was with his wife or no, wasn't he dating her for a long time? He was like married, and then I think divorced, and then he had like a long time girlfriend. I'm gonna look it up. Bill Belichick divorce.
Bill Belichick dating history.
Yeah, right. Belichick divorce. For some reason, I feel like they just broke up.
Married
yes,
to
I was
Debbie
right.
Clark.
No. So he was married to Debbie Clark, and then they got divorced, and then he had a girlfriend for 16 years, Linda Holiday.
Okay.
And she's the one that we saw forever. Everybody thought that was his wife. No, it was this other woman, Debbie. And then Linda was his girlfriend for 16 years. And then, and they never got married. And she had daughters from a previous relationship. And then it says, Belichick and Holiday's breakup was described as drawn out and back and forth. Neither party has publicly addressed the breakup, but a source told People that Belichick is busy with football and doesn't want a lot of public attention on the matter. This was when they broke up a couple years ago. So, and then he started dating a couple children, and now he's dating a Swiftie. Yeah, younger than you.
Younger than me. It's fucking crazy.
That's kind of nuts. And that's
Imagine,
what I'm saying. Like,
what would you do if I was like, Kelly, like, I have to tell you something.
I'm dating a 75-year-old.
I'm dating a 72-year-old man.
I'd be like, are you okay? Be like, how's your relationship with your dad going? Like, that's the first thing I would ask. Like, that's just,
like,
to me, that's
money?
like,
are you
right?
Like, are
like,
you dead?
not even money. Like, I'd just be like, are you getting enough like affection, like male affection that's not sexual? Like, are you good? Like, that's how I think when I see young girls dating older men like that, and maybe that's judgmental. And I mean, it is. I'm being judgmental a little bit, but I don't really know how to process it because I don't understand it. And we were talking about it out there with like a bunch of the guys, and they were like, you know, what's the appeal here? Like, what's the deal? And they were like, she must just genuinely enjoy his company because all we have ever seen of them is just kind of like hanging out and doing, walking around, holding hands.
In their
they
pictures.
look like pretty cute, but it's also like, ew, that could be your dad.
Yeah, you're fucking Bill Belichick.
That you could be like the youngest child in a large family, and it would still be your dad. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
just gross. Like, I can't ever imagine like looking at Bill Belichick and being like, I want to suck that dick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the sex like appeal? I guess is the thing, and that's what makes me start thinking that there's it's got to be doggy only. That's what I think about like the daddy issue things. It's like at a certain point, it's like this is an old man wrinkly balls. Like,
I know, and that Bill Belichick may even be older than this girl's dad.
Absolutely,
my dad's 63. And I'm 25.
Absolutely, right. Completely. And you're the youngest in a child. Like, what if she's the oldest daughter? Her parents could be 50. You know what I mean?
Fucking crazy.
That's nuts.
My dad would literally blow the fuck
murder.
up.
My dad would be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, no.
Like, he'd be like, "Get
Send
to therapy."
me away.
Like, get to therapy. Like, this is not it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. But whatever. To each their own. And if
but
Bill
good for them, I guess.
Good for them, I guess. And if Bill's a Swiftie now, because this girl, she's doing God's work.
Yeah, exactly. One more Swiftie is
one
fine
more
with
Swiftie.
us.
Well, always welcome to the crew. Dave is thrilled to see it. That's Dave's
that's
favorite
funny.
guy in the world is Bill Belichick, and he was happy to see it.
Another famous Swiftie was talking about Taylor in the press.
Yes.
Our girl Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman, who I love. I love Uma Thurman. I feel like we don't talk about her enough.
Was at either night 2 or night 3 of MetLife when I was there. I don't remember, with Maya Hawke, her daughter.
Love Maya Hawke as well.
So Maya and Uma are big Swifties.
Big Swifties.
They have been to the Eras Tour, and she is working on a new movie with the director Paul Schrader. I think it's called like Oh Honey or something like that. I forget the name.
I think you're right.
Paul Schrader is kind of known as like this bro director. He's done a lot of bro movies, whatever. So Uma Thurman said that she was a little nervous to work with him until she found out that
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Okay.
Oh, Canada. No idea. Let's see.
I always get the Canadian national anthem confused with the
The
Genovian.
land I got me too.
Genovia, Genovia, forever
will your banner wave. Oh yeah. We love Genovia, and that's another one too. It's Princess Diaries 3, Anne Hathaway. We talked about that on Chasing
Can't
Office.
fucking wait for
Can't
that.
wait either. It's gonna be so amazing. But anyway, so sorry. Continue on about Paul Schrader.
So yeah, he's just like a big bro guy, and so Uma Thurman was like, I was a little nervous to work with him on Oh Canada, and then she found out that Paul was a big Swiftie, and she was like, all of my nerves were relieved. I was happy, and I was excited to work with him, and I was like, that's me in any single situation I'm going into.
Kidding.
I'm like, will there be at least one Swiftie there? Fine, I will go.
Then it's fine, right? Then it's fine. You know what it is too, though. Like I love that barometer that Uma's bringing up, being like, oh well, if he's a Swiftie, that means I can like trust him, because I do think that we're being men specific here, but if a man either has no opinion on Taylor Swift or a positive opinion on Taylor Swift, he's good.
Green
what
flag.
I mean? Green flag, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're either not in the conversation or you respect, like, oh yeah, she's a great artist, and you know, she's good for women, whatever.
Yeah.
You're good. If you have a negative opinion on Taylor Swift, I don't fucking trust you.
No,
And
I
that
don't
is
trust you
truly
at all.
like, there is no reason that you would have a negative opinion on her as a person or anything. Like, it just makes no sense. And I just think that that it's a great a litmus test, if you will.
Totally.
And I think that that I love that Uma falls in that same category as us. That she would feel the same things.
Like whenever we like want to meet someone new or something, we should just make sure that they're Swifties.
Make sure they're Swifties.
Make sure they haven't talked any shit about her.
Do a deep
before.
dive on their socials.
Yeah.
See if they ever said fuck Taylor Swift. See if they ever said Kanye West greater than Taylor Swift. Fucking dickhead.
Did you see them talking about it?
Yes, I saw.
I don't even know if I want to get into it, obviously.
No,
but
I mean, I think there's nothing to say, but that he's an asshole. Like people that know he's an asshole.
Yeah.
And you know,
I think he knew exactly what he was doing.
of course he did.
Yeah.
Let's not be stupid.
Yeah.
Let's not.
You
Don't let anybody pull the wool
know
over your
that
eyes.
there was beef. Okay.
Let's stop.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's just out of control. But my thoughts are, apparently he'll be going to an Eras Tour show soon. That was also apparently he's gonna. We're talking about Zach Bryan. He's gonna show up at I don't know. That was a thing that was slid in at the end of the conversation that I heard about. Yeah.
What in the living fuck?
So that'll be obnoxious.
That's so fucking annoying.
That's
like,
gonna be annoying.
You do not get to do that
I
and then
know,
go
I
to
know.
a fucking Taylor Swift concert.
I know.
Oh
I think
my-
no.
this
I
is
think.
just-
Yeah, I know.
It's
just transparent.
Classic,
It's just
cliche,
transparent.
asshole move.
Yep.
People love to talk shit, and then when you get invited to the Eras Tour, of course you want to go because she's the most talented.
I don't think
the
invited. I
best.
think it was bought tickets. I think
Well,
found
good.
tickets, got tickets,
At
something
least
like that.
he had to cough up some fucking cash. To
That's
give
what.
to her
That's the
instead of
impression I got.
mooching off of
We'll
her.
see if it really happens. We'll see if it really
Fucking
happens.
dick.
But yeah, that'll
That
be
pisses
obnoxious.
me the fuck off.
I know.
Of course he's going. Dickhead.
I know.
Whatever.
I know. It's a whole thing. But I think like that'll be obnoxious. It just comes across fake. Like it comes across fake as fuck to me to like pretend like you don't know what's the beef, what's going on. Pretend you don't know like those exact comparisons and then like have everyone apologize on your behalf basically and then be like, by the way, I'm going to a show.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, bitch. Like you've had a year and a fucking half to go to a show and now all of a sudden when you're in hot water, you're going to go to one of the last like 5
and I'm sure
shows
he's
in
gonna post
the
like
US.
50 Instagram stories being like,
That's what I'm saying.
literally in
Wow.
awe of her talent and
The
grace.
energy in this stadium.
Oh
it's
my
like, bitch, we've been
God.
talking about
I
it.
can't believe I ever spoke an ill word of this legend. Blah, blah, blah. Suck my dick. Suck it.
I don't like it. But here's the thing. It's, I hope she performs her ass off and makes him feel like a piece of shit for talking shit. Like it's just like that's the hope I always have when haters show up and try to get on people's good side or whatever and
prove him wrong.
Prove them wrong. Yeah, prove them wrong.
Yeah.
That's all we can hope for.
Even though she doesn't have to prove
anything to
him.
anyone, especially him. Like forget. Like
Yeah.
just bad vibes always.
Bad vibes.
Worst
bad
fucking vibe,
vibes.
dude.
Bad vibes.
But yeah, so I think that the idea of the shows winding down, which is just something that popped into my head just now, is something that is starting to plague me. Starting
It's
to get
really
a little
sad.
like we're not even back yet, but I'm still nervous.
I saw this TikTok of like someone was like, I'm not ready to hear like
No.
tonight is the last
No,
night
never.
of the Eras Tour. Like, oh
Never.
no.
I couldn't. I feel there's something in my nose.
A boogie?
It kind of feels like maybe. No, I'm good.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Oh, but I wish I didn't look at myself. You know how like you think you look one way and then you realize nope.
You look
I
beautiful.
don't. Thank you.
I like your little collar
Your
on
little
your
top?
shirt. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I've
giving
been-
TTPD.
Thank you. I've been
Yeah.
trying to. I got this top a while ago, and I've been trying to incorporate it in my outfits, and I
Very
haven't found the right
cute.
outfit. I'm doing a little wine thing later with Rico,
Ooh.
so that's why I'm dressed like this. We're going to like a champagne bar, which will be cute. My idea, obviously,
Love that.
but just me trying to drink wine.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, so yes, I'm nervous / not nervous for any reason. I'm sad that the tour is winding down.
Yeah.
I think that it's just such a bright light for all of us.
We need to get our
who love
tickets
to
this
get involved.
week.
I know. So we're obviously we're still going Friday. Friday's Miami show. We're trying to get a little thing going over here, like a little send Taylor watch to the Eras tour. So we'll see if that happens.
Who
but-
wants to?
yeah, who wants to send us? Anybody. So we're just making sure we're exhausting all of our resources before we pull the trigger on the actual tickets.
I forgot
but
that we were trying to do that.
So, which I told them end of the week this week. I said,
Okay.
because I'm too anxious, I can't.
me neither.
We should have got them 2 weeks ago. But we are going. We're staying in our Swiftie house. I'm very excited about that. And yeah, we're just gonna have a blast. I'm
So
worried a little bit
excited.
about the hurricane. What do we think? And also feeling for all those poor people.
I
in Florida
know.
right now.
Florida really just can't catch a break.
They really
It's
can't.
so-
Back to
it's-
back. I feel
it's
awful.
Devastating.
Hurricane
Yeah, I think
season.
Tampa's about to get like fucked. I don't know, but I think by next week everything should be fine. we'll see, I guess. I'm supposed to go to Florida this weekend.
Right, that's right. You're
Yeah.
definitely not going this weekend.
I don't think I even want to go anymore.
No,
I don't want to go down there if it's going to be so fucking
if it's going to be so shitty, but also too like it sounds like the flights are obviously going to be fucked up, but it sounds too like they're battening down the hatches for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it sounds like kind of a low-key dangerous place.
Well, I mean, my dad said bombogenesis.
It's category 5 now. You know that as of now? That's crazy.
That happened
like an hour after your dad was. Remember? You were like, oh, he says this.
He's like the weatherman. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, I can't imagine
stuff.
what it's
I hope everybody's safe. Our Florida Swifties.
You know what? I'll never actually. Never mind. I don't want to bring it up. But yes, I really hope that everyone is very, very safe. I hope if you're in an evacuation area, you guys find a safe area.
Absolutely. Get out of there.
Evacuate,
do what you got to do.
Please do what you got to do to stay safe. Our thoughts are with you guys. It's so scary.
If you, this is maybe a crazy,
my parents are down there too.
Maybe a crazy thing. I don't know. You know, if people are having a hard time or need help or whatever, I mean, I guess like tag us, we'll share it if there are other Florida Swifties who can help. Like I don't know to the extent of what people can do and what should be done or whatever, but if you're like desperate for help and you need something, feel free to tag us.
We'll repost
we'll
whatever.
Share everything to help out. Absolutely.
Yeah. Because I've seen
before or after, whatever. I mean, God forbid something, you know, it really is this like hurricane of a decade or what is this, a hurricane of a century or something like that for Florida. So, you know, we're thinking about you guys.
Totally
crazy shit. But yeah, so hopefully it'll all be cleared out by Miami. Hopefully everybody stays safe. Hopefully the devastation isn't as bad as they're predicting.
Yeah, seriously.
And we will be there, boots on the ground.
We will be there. Hopefully,
you know, if not, maybe we have to. Maybe our hurricane has to flow through New Orleans and show people what's what.
Ooh,
but no, I don't think that'll happen.
New Orleans would be sick.
That would be sick. But that's where, as I'm saying, that's where what's his face is allegedly going, I think.
Oh, really?
So I said, yeah, we have to show up.
Oh God, imagine
heckle from the sidelines.
Imagine we all are there together.
Oh no. That would be well, we wouldn't speak to them, obviously.
Yeah,
you know.
That's funny as fuck.
That would be.
I think if we couldn't go to Miami, I'd want to go to like either Vancouver or Indianapolis.
I agree.
But like Indy would be so hard.
Indy would be really hard because it's the last U.S. ones. But I would like to go to Canada. I'd be down to go.
Love to go to Canada. Sure. Yeah. There's not. It's Toronto and Vancouver.
And I feel like there's one more.
It's not whatever it's called.
Like Ontario. I don't know.
What's like that place everyone's like, oh, it's the France of Canada.
Montreal.
Yeah.
It literally is the France of Canada.
Not Montreal, but I've always wanted to go to Montreal.
I've been there. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
I've
heard really good things about it. But I think
it's very cute.
Toronto and Vancouver are the two cities, and then Indianapolis.
Interesting stuff. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll you know, safety first all around.
I can't believe it's literally next week.
I know, it's
crazy. Starts right back up again.
I know.
It's crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be fabulous. I've felt the itch. Like, damn, where's our Eras tour?
I know.
I'm excited to get back into Swift Alert.
Me too.
That's gonna be so fun.
I'm excited to see if there's any new outfits.
Yeah.
Any song changes.
Ooh, yeah. What do you think she's gonna do?
I know. I really hope she pops up with a new bodysuit or something.
That would be sick.
Fun. Yeah,
that'd be so fun.
And if she doesn't, that's okay too.
And if she doesn't, it'll just be another nostalgia. I'm crying my eyes out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, we've missed you.
It's funny now because now I'm seeing tweets from people being like, oh, like the nostalgia, like for the OG 1989 set, like real ones missed like the OG 1989 outfit. I'm like, honestly, like it does feel like a whole different part of life. Like
totally
that 1989 set with the old outfits. Like I first off loved those outfits.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, it is crazy. Like we went through so many different phases of this concert. And
it's grown with us. We've all grown together.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We've all grown and changed, and I'm sure it's a metaphor somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be fantastic either way. I'm looking forward to seeing whatever's going on with the game when she ends up at the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll bring it up again for Thursday's episode.
What she wears and see if we're right for.
I think she's gonna have a bayang, side bayang.
Yeah, I think a side bayang for sure.
For sure.
I think she's gonna go.
It's against the Saints.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll wear some black or like.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
I'm thinking maybe like.
It's at home.
Maybe like a cool like dress moment, like
Could
a casual,
be.
cute, like cool dress.
Yeah.
With like sneakers and a Kansas City like hat.
That would be cute. A hat. She hasn't worn a hat
She
in a
has
while.
never worn a hat.
If she's gonna have the bang,
maybe like a
headband. That'll be
headband.
tough. Maybe a headband. Yeah. Maybe a big sweater. Maybe like a big Chiefs sweater, like those Abercrombie ones.
Yeah,
that they always
are
have.
cute.
Those are so cute. I would like to see her in something like that, like a vintage. I love when she wears vintage shit.
Yeah, me too.
So that would be cool too. Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Also, Taylor Swift styled for those I want to give her a shout out because I would like to try to go if we can next week.
She's doing a book?
She's doing a book signing in Brooklyn. And I want to go and find the actual schedule. Yes. October 15th. So for those who are around, October 15th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time at Atlantic Avenue, Barnes & Noble in Brooklyn, New York, in conversation with Olivia Munter, Munter. I don't know if I know her, but our girl Taylor Swift Styled, who just works endlessly figuring out Taylor's outfits. She has come out with this book, a book about Taylor's style, which I have ordered. It hasn't arrived yet. I think it comes out I think it might actually show up like next week. I ordered it forever ago. Let's see. Let me look at my orders because it'll tell me when. Oh my God, it arrives tomorrow.
Oh,
so I'll have it before.
Perfect.
I'll bring it in.
Oh,
Maybe
you
I'll
should
bring it
totally
in.
bring it in. Yeah,
that'd be fantastic. So, but she's doing a book signing, a little living conversation thing, and she works so hard. So we'd love to pump her up. She does.
Maybe we can ask her if she wants to be on the show.
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of why I want to try to get over there.
Yeah,
Hey, girl, let's work it out. Let's see what we can do.
Let's work it out on the remix.
So we will see. Working on the remix. Anything else? I think that's pretty much it in the Taylorverse.
It, yeah, pretty much that.
Oh, one more thing. Sabrina said a nice thing about Barry. She was
I saw that.
You know, when they were like, "Who do you want in your music video? Please, please, please," and she was like, you know, objectively, the best actor for the thing was sitting right next to me.
Yeah.
So boyfriend aside, he was the best guy for the job, and
Which
I said,
very
absolutely.
Cute.
And she was
still
right
don't
about
think that they're boyfriend and girlfriend. I still think that
I don't
they're
think so either. I think they're just like together.
Yeah.
It's casual.
Yeah.
It's casual.
I see a lot of mixed things about them in the press. Like,
me too, but I think they just are chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got a life. They both have a life. They're both busy.
Yeah.
He's filming
What about Shawn Mendes like putting his like love life on blast on Twitter?
God, what a freak.
If I were Sabrina, I'd be so embarrassed.
I know. Shawn Mendes is like, he's just like a crazy girly.
He's that definition of like the mushrooms won't change your life.
Yep.
Like Dumb and Poetic, that song by Sabrina is like it's just so
it's
hits
so
him right on the nose. Yeah, it's funny.
So spot on.
But yeah.
All right. So let us wait until we see you guys again on Thursday. We will be, of course, doing our voicemails and DMs. If you guys want to submit anything for I saw you lose that.
Yep.
If you want to submit anything, thoughts, feelings, ideas, questions, anything along those lines, the number is
347-450-0723.
347-450-0723. You can also DM us on the Taylor Watch Instagram, which is taylor.watch.
Yes.
Make sure you're following us on all of our social media platforms, outlets, all the places.
We're so close to 100K on TikTok. So if you guys are not following
should
us,
we do something fun for that? Let's think about it.
Yeah, we should.
We'll think of stuff too. But if you guys wanna see us doing something crazy and fun and wild for 100,000 followers on TikTok, let us know because that would be super fun.
Yeah.
It's a huge accomplishment. Personally, I think so. I think it's a massive thing to reach that level. And you know, it'll just be really fun. It'll just be fun.
So
love it. So we will see you guys on Thursday.
Love you guys.